Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Mike Fiers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Behind 0-2 now. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-2. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's 1 for 2. Betts stands at second with no outs. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
2 balls and a strike now.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And he fouls this one off. Runner at third here, nobody out. And the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. good baseball.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Here it comes on 1-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Laureano retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 1, the A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up next will be Ramon Laureano. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit toward the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Here comes the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Sale sets. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Chapman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's the 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. The A's strand 1. They still trail 1-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Left side, but well foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So now it's Mark Canha as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Grounded to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground is short. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 1 for 5. Slapped hard the opposite way. Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting it, the second baseman, Jurickson.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Into the box, Josh Begley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. In the air out to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Red Sox 1 and the A's 0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And Pedroia behind it a bit as he grounds this one to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
One gone here in the Boston third. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Moving under it, Laureano makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The batter.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Into the box, Rafael Devers, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Devers is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead cold guy. This is a guy to
hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Hero. You get the first two out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
1-0. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox on top 2-0. In now, Marcus Semien, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Swing and a liner. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there.
Now
Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start
Mark.
working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Mark Canha, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Canha stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 home. It is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 fouled off. Big pitch early, the 3-2. And it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
So stepping in, Chris Davis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Laureano, the runner at third. Chapman over at second. Kenna is over at first with one away. Fouled away. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. As he arrives at second without a play as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The right field.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
In there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Line drive to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Jurickson Profar. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
4 runs here in this half inning. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
And here he is in the third inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Moreland is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The A's lead this one 4-2. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Oh, 2, here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, and there's one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
The 0-1, and this will be fouled away. Benintendi, base runner at first with 1 out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only: get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-2, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2, and it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
As a look, now the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen, a foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Laureano moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Simeon onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. So coming to the plate, Josh Begley. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on its way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Line but speared on a hop. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting, number 22.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in. Sale has his target. 3-1 pitch on its way. Called a strike, and it's full of 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Pedroia ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dustin Pedroia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded foul off to the right side. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Fouled off. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
From the stretch, Bradley runs. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In comes Piscotty, but this will land untouched. Bradley, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Pops this one up. Olson has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in a wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Piscotty's there for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Matt Chapman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Smoke toward third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First delivery to him on the way. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case
batting,
with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Andrew Kashner enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Stepping in now, Mark Canha, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 2.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. His lifetime line against Andrew Kashner comes in with 6 hits in 17 at-bats. He's also cashed in for 6 RBIs against him. A ball and a strike. Kashner, the former Ranger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Davis waits on the 1-1. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Olson on third. Kenna is at second with nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts is over. 1 down. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now.
The right fielder, David Piscotty.
Runners are at second and third here with only 1 away. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. This one's down to third. Devers has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Stepping into the box, Jurickson Profar. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Set. Here comes the 1-1, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Six runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Fouled away. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The A's lead this one 6-2. Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
That's inside. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Kenna is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Profar up the middle. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Striding in, Josh Begley. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. One out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Hit hard to short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 22.
Standing in, Ramon Laureano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Cashner into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Matt Chapman would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. A's are gone in order. They lead it 6-2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Lou Trevino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Leading off the inning, Mitch Moreland, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Grounded to the right. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pops this one up. And this is taken in for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Now batting, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. 1-0 count. Here it is. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Ready now, Matt Chapman. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Baseman, Matt Chapman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Benintendi moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and he pops him up. Devers has a play. 2 gone.
Up next for Oakland, the center fielder, Mark Carnage.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And striding into bat next, it will be Mark Carnage. First delivery to him on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. 2-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. To third. Devers fields it cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They lead it 6-2. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a walk in his last trip.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. The 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, Right.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball laid off well below the knees. In there, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Two and one now to Mookie.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 2-0 home. Devers, right field and carrying well. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Blake Trinan gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 39, Blake Trinan. Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
In now, Xander Bogaerts, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Line down the left field line. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
There's ball 4.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
For the A's, number 52, Ryan Victor.
Andrew Benintendi will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. On the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 6 and the Red Sox 4. Next up for the A's, Chris Davis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
One there. Back over to Moreland, and they get 2 out of it.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in now, Jurickson Profar. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing there for the A's. They still lead at 6-4. Liam Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Nope. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland. The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First offering on its way. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by Show Track, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Last strike now for the Red Sox. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Squared that one up just a little late. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Here's another 2-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-4 the outcome today. The Oakland A's led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Mike Fiers is the winning pitcher of record. Chris Sale permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.